What's going on, fam? Welcome back to Forging Pillars. It's your boy Papa Swolio. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. This is going to help you get yo ish done today, and no BS, no bullshit. That's what we're all about. Make sure you check the links down below in the description for more information on how you can join the Swole fam in swolenormousx.com. Plus, you could download your free copy of the 7 Pillars of Swolenormous right there at the top of the page. So why haven't you gone over there yet? If you've been following this channel for a minute and you have never gone over to swolenormousx.com, you are doing yourself a disservice. Do not miss out on that. Let's talk to May today. And May says, Swole fam, hey fam. What's up, May? How we doing? I wanted to share an accomplishment, though to be honest, it's an accomplishment that shouldn't have occurred in the first place. Do tell. I'm now 6 months clean of being addicted to diet pills. Last year, I made the worst decision of my life. I bought my first bottle of over-the-counter diet pills and easily became addicted to them. I wanted to lose that 20 pounds so badly that I was looking for a quick fix, so I bought them. I easily became addicted to them so much that I was taking up to 10 pills a day. 10 pills a day. Oh my Lord. When the recommendation would be 6 max. If you've ever had experiences, let's go around the room, so to speak. Drop in the comments down below if you've had any experience with diet pills. My God, like that's so dangerous. I did lose the weight, but I lost more weight than I wanted. I went from being 135 pounds to 100 pounds in a matter of 3 months. I became so unhealthy and emaciated. The thing that woke me the fuck up was throwing up in my sister's car and breaking out in hives and a huge rash after taking 4 diet pills all at once. I threw away all of those pills away that night. 6 months later, I am now 114 pounds and still have no appetite, but my vitals are clear, which I'm thankful for every day, and green tea diet pills can fuck up your kidneys. Anyway, I wanted to share this with you, fam, as you guys are always amazing and supportive. So let me give you some gorillas. Oh, man. I need to pour some coffee for this. We got to get into this one, fam. So again, drop a comment down below if you've had experience with diet pills and if you've taken them before. I will give you I had one experience, and this is like a fat burner. This was legit, probably pretty close to 20 years ago, like 19 years ago. There was a product called, I forget who made it. Maybe it was Metrics or something. You know, I was brand new into training, really brand new, really brand new. This is a long time ago. And I didn't really have much muscle mass and I wasn't fat. So of course you need to take some kind of fat burner or something that's going to keep everything down, right? I think it was called Thermocore CRT. I vaguely remember that. And it was CRT because it was controlled release technology. I remember the pills were bright red, which creeped me out. I remember I took 1 serving of it. And the idea was that diet pills, which jack your heart rate up. And I think at that time, ephedra was still legal. So people were taking ephedra and ephedra was and everything. So I took it. And the idea was, okay, it would ramp you up, but normal diet pills would cause you to crash. So with these pills, it would give you like a boost every couple hours. So like clockwork, after I took the pills, I remember feeling a rush, like a warm rush over my body, and my heart rate would start to increase. I took 1 serving of it. Done. It creeped me out so much. The feeling of it was so artificial and so creepy. But that was just my personal experience. But the fact that you took, May, that you took 10 and 6 was the recommendation. That is so scary. I mean, you're fortunate to be alive and to not have permanent damage. And you, like you said, 6 months later, you gain 15 pounds, which is great, but you still have no appetite. So I'm curious as to maybe what your physician said about maybe you did some damage to your thyroid. Maybe it was something with all the green tea or all those appetite suppressants, because caffeine is an appetite suppressant for many people. And also, a lot of that stuff that they put in diet pills is in order to, herbs and stuff like that to get you to not feel hungry. So it's really just forcing you into this kind of artificial caloric deficit. It's jacking your body up. It's giving you stimulants. So it's raising your caloric output, but it's really stressing you out and causing a lot of anxiety or, putting you in that sympathetic state. So it's really, stressing your body out. but also you are, it's just creating that caloric deficit, but artificially it's making you not feel hungry. So other than that, just don't eat extra food. Don't eat more food than you are required to survive. Don't eat a caloric surplus overall, but this is just making you not feel hungry. So it's not actually changing your habits. It's just forcing you in a different direction artificially. So it just goes to show that even though you survived this, May, which I'm so grateful for, and obviously you are as well, but just the fact that you're still dealing with this 6 months later, and this is something that we're not talking about enough. Everyone says diet pills are bad, but this can really mess you up for the long term, because you're not just not eating or starving yourself. You are really, you're taking these artificial ingredients. You're taking a lot of things that aren't tested, that aren't studied well, that are really, and the purity of these products. You can get fat burners from anywhere, and they might not be clean. Maybe there's other things in them. A lot of times these companies put stimulants and put things that aren't, that they shouldn't have in there, because of the leeway with the FDA with what has to get tested, and the overlap of time that they're allowed to send in or to create a new formula. That's why a lot of these supplement companies create a new formula. Oh, a brand new formula. It's because they're able to spike their supplements and get big sales, and then resubmit their new formula to the FDA, and then it kind of resets a little bit. So a lot of these companies go really aggressive with their supplementation or with their ingredients in order to get the base, in order to get the customers hooked onto their product. And that's why, another reason why a lot of these pre-workouts and things stop working so well over time, or the next iterations of the formula aren't as powerful, because one, you're adapted to the ingredients or the stimulants in there, but also a lot of times it's not as potent because of those types of testing procedures and what they can get away with. So these companies want to make money, whether or not the integrity of the company is high or low. It's about making money. And when you're getting ingredients, when you're making these things in Mexico and China, and I guess the cleanliness, you could make these things in your freaking basement if you do it properly. There's really, the regulation is loose, and the testing isn't as, unless you're getting third-party tested. There's so many laws and so many loopholes, and that if there are loopholes, someone's going to find it. So if you're taking any kind of supplement, make sure you do your research, make sure you read all the reviews, make sure you do your due diligence. But diet pills, you don't need them. You don't need them. Diet pills are not going to help you. So May, this is a great story, because it's going to help a lot of people. Seeing your experience and reading your experience, a lot of people or anyone, shouldn't be a lot of people, anyone reading this right now or watching this video right now should just be completely, nope, never taking diet pills ever. Like, that should just be end of story. So I'm glad that you're okay. I'm glad that you are sharing this lesson with everyone. So thank you so much, May. And I'm glad that you're feeling better. And I'm glad that you're on the route to recovery. 6 months, you still don't have an appetite. So drop a comment down below if you have experience with diet pills, if you've had a positive experience, maybe a negative experience. What did you take? And did you ever have this kind of situation where you overdid it? It just goes to show that it's never enough, right? You take 4, and then you want to take 5 and 6, and you're at the max. But what if I take more? Maybe I'll lose more weight faster. It's just easy it's just easy to see how that can go down a dark road. And unfortunately, and fortunately, May went down that dark road, but fortunately she caught herself and actually kicked the habit. And I'm just very thankful that you shared that story, May. So thank you so much for sharing. And again, if you want to learn more about joining the Swole fam, the greatest fam in the realm, check out the links down below for swolenormousx.com. There's also links for some free classes if you want to try some of the content. And also at the top of the page on swolenormousx.com, you can download your free copy of the 7 pillars of Swolenormous. All those pillars right there on the side: community, nutrition, training, recovery, mobility, mindfulness, and consistency. Every day, fam. All 7 of those pillars, you check them off every day, you will get amazing results. Absolutely. Because you are focusing on the elements of your lifestyle that will get you those results. Always go back to the basics. Always go back to your pillars. Thanks for watching. Again, links down below, and I'll see you next time, fam. Peace.